sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide. There's a whisper deep where the wreckage sleeps, of a vanishing isle and secrets it keeps. A cursed coin, a siren's kiss, a deal struck under the moon's abyss. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide. Drink to the drowned and the captain's lost, to the compass spun and the fates we toss. For freedom's bought with blood and flame, and every ship sails toward its name. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide.
Hey, all you role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everyone in between. I almost forgot to unmic myself and put myself on camera. I guess that would have been pointless. You would have been looking at a black screen with just all my wonderful characters here. So everything got reset on me. That's what took me so long to get the stream started. I do apologize for that. I'll have to bring up everything individually again. A little bit of a pain, but that happens when you're using other streaming services. So welcome to DeaconsTable. Welcome to Southern Expanse, episode 25. A little bit of a rebrand. I know we were kind of looking at something a couple weeks back, but due to multiple reasons and for multiple weeks, we've just had a little bit of a extended pause. We do have just some episodes left before we're going to have a little bit of a longer pause, probably closer to over the summer, and then figure out what we're doing for episodes 31 and on for Southern Expanse and what direction we're going to head with those. But for right now, the Scarlet Reaver and its crew and the elite members of the Storm Reapers, they have kind of landed in Low Forge at the moment, which is on the island of Q-Nargon, which the Alsathians claim is their territory, but the Q-Nargon say no, it's an independent. But they still are on rather friendly terms, although tension rises. It happens. Either way, we're going to introduce the cast of characters now. And find out who everybody is and who everybody is playing. I'm going to put that in the background as well. Let's start off with Cayenne on the far side. Cayenne, who are you and who are you playing? There you go. You're good.
Hello.
Yep. Are you here?
I am Jen, and I am playing Cayenne Rashar, a lizard folk-like called Serpentail, which is more sea folk in this world, and is a covenant class.
Excellent. And beside Cayenne is Rin. Rin, who is you? And who is your plan? And you are muted, by the way. There you go. Now you're unmuted.
And I'm blinded too.
Oh my goodness.
It's a little bit better. I am
see your smiling face, and we have seen the light. No, I'm just.
Hi, I'm Kiri Morning, and I'm playing Rin, the up and coming pirate captainess, who has Little bit of a
Wannabe.
catnip.
Oh my dear. Oh, we're gonna
On to the bird boy.
on the bird boy. And of course,
I heard some
next
wishes
to
and
him
turtles say
is
hi.
Solar. Solar, who are you and who you're playing? And you are muted. Did I mute you? Oh, now you're unmuted. There you go.
Okay, I unmuted myself after I cleared
Okay.
my throat. Anyways, I am Dave. I am playing Solvar Cinderor. I am a Canarian bird folk, and I am of the luminary class.
Excellent.
I light up
And-
the way for these peoples.
Solar provides the
Light
light,
up
lights
my
the world,
life.
and gets her in trouble. And then, of course,
I
last
do
but
that
not
all by
least
myself.
is Jorak. Jorak, who are you and who are you playing? And what's going on with you?
Me.
Here, I'm on Discord and YouTube is Ken the Friend, and I am playing this this coral back here, Jorak, and he is a pit fighter, which is from this area that we're currently in right now. So,
I tell you,
Sure.
I missed that silly song. I was backstage just rocking the fuck out.
Yes, you were.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I can see that kind of thing.
Oh, shit.
I have access to that.
the empowers.
Yeah, it's all the fun abilities that I do have. So I'm just bringing everything up here, and we're gonna figure out where we were. As I said, you guys were in. You're now basically on the docks in Low Forge. You did manage to get to the Crimson Gales private area. There were some issues with a little bit of treachery coming into port, but everything is at this point in time kind of on the down low. Like everything's cool, everything's going well. And at this point, I think everybody was kind of talking about just going into the city a little bit and just doing some R&R. You've got a little bit of shore leave here. Jorak has mentioned wanting to check in at his investment, which is the tavern that's just off of the dock area. And if that's where we're going to start tonight's adventure, if that's okay with everybody. Everybody good to go? Everybody ready?
Absolutely.
Did his connections get us rooms at this place?
He owns the inn.
Oh,
He
he's
doesn't
an
own it.
investor.
He's a co-owner. He's an investor.
Investor. He
yeah,
don't own it.
He
His
could
name-
get a couple of rooms anyway.
Okay.
There should be availability. I mean, he hasn't. It's not like he can pick up the phone and call, right?
Yeah.
Do we have any page? No one in the party can do that kind of thing.
Well, we haven't been there in a while, so we don't know what it's like. So,
Send
You have
in.
no idea. Last time you were there, it was jam packed and it was kind of a happening place and seemed pretty good. So,
yeah.
with that, you head off the ship and you leave the dock area and you head up, just up the stone steps that go out into the main part of the city. But right on the edge is where you will find a road that kind of goes right along the edge of the docks. The road bends just enough to break the sight line for a moment of the docks before you're going into the city itself. And there, settled into that curve, is Dan's place. Dan's place is a timber frame with, of course, limestone walls or stone, different types of stone. It looks like there is some of that marble mixed into it, but again, that's very expensive. So it's mostly stone and, as I said, limestone and all the way up for the building itself with the timber frame. The sign is freshly painted, swaying gently in the breeze at the moment. It looks like a place that should be busy. The space around at the moment is not. A cart rolls past without slowing. 2 laborers pass by the door without even a glance. No one lingers, no one gathers. For a tavern placed this well at this hour, the absence kind of stands out. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go fly my little bird arse in there, and we're gonna look for a table. Getting kind of hungry, so
Okay.
that's what I'm going to do first.
Does it appear like the entire area is less busy than it should
This
be?
particular spot on the road just seems less traffic. It's like people that were going by here at one point are no longer going this direction. There are other avenues into the city and so on. Perhaps something has distracted them, or they've changed pace and gone somewhere else. And I'm not quite sure what's happening. But yeah, that's the area itself is pretty quiet.
I'm going to investigate.
Okay. You guys are on Owlbear as well, correct?
Uh,
I see Rin in there.
oops.
Gotta change.
Oh, there's a link. Oh, look at that. I will use this.
There's Solvar.
No, yeah, I'm getting there.
Oh, there's Cayenne. There we go. And
Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am.
Oh, where's Jorek? Oh, there's Jorek. Okay, we're all in. That way I can. Oops. The way I can share the screen.
Okay, I think this will work.
There we go. It should be a little bit better for us. So that's the front door is here, basically. This area here, this is all open. It's wood storage, where for the hearth or whatever. Extra looks like feed bags for certain animals are kept out here. There's just
Outside?
stuff.
Open?
What's that?
Open from the outside or from the inside?
Oh yeah, it's open. It's like almost like a carport.
Oh,
That's the best way to
okay.
describe it. It's like a wooden covered area, but it is open to the side. But you can definitely walk into the establishment. That's not a problem. Which Solvar, you said you were going
In.
So you're right about here.
Yep.
Going in, and you guys can position yourself around Solvar as you see fit.
Follow him.
Are there any other signs, menus, anything like that around?
On the outside, no.
Okay.
Just a nice painted sign that says dance place.
Okay, this is not a Michelin star restaurant. Okay, come on.
No, it is. And the last time you were here, the sign was kind of worn down, Jorak. I mean, the sign has been maintained. The building itself looks like it's in good shape. The walk up to it it's cleaned. It's been swept. And
yeah, I just didn't know if there were
Solvar
any
has popped open the
announcements.
door.
Yeah.
It's clean. It's nice inside. You do see that what they've done, instead of all the rickety old stools that were around when you were here, like the place was packed. It was busy, but it was pretty run down. They've actually repurposed the kegs, and they've used them as seats.
They look cool
around the tables, and the tables have all been refinished and resanded. It looks much better than it did for sure, but that's where things kind of stop. Warmth meets you first. The hearth is going. You smell cooked meat, fresh bread, and you even get that bite of ale in the air. And it's clean. Tables are set. Nothing appears neglected at all. And yet it feels off because only a few patrons are present, and they're pretty much spaced apart. But I mean, there's a couple sitting together. Nothing, it just seems out of place. All the conversations, they don't even stop when you come in, but they're all low. They're all hushed. And for a moment, they kind of linger on as you've opened the door and you're on your way in. Then they trail off and they go pretty quiet rather quickly. And a chair scrapes louder than it should. for a tavern,
Need a
like
barrel.
a barrel or whatever. Sorry, the metal scrapes against it. Behind the bar, movement is steady but not relaxed. The bartender, she kind of looks over. There's another gentleman there as well. Behind the bar, I don't have him pictured. I'll show that in a minute. They glance towards the door as you come in. And again, nothing really seems out of place. Now, let me bring my map up so I can see. Because I don't know where I put everybody. So, Rain, you're still way out and around the corner.
Yeah.
You're staying outside?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I can move.
Okay.
I'm
Who's
going to go
going,
check things out around the town and figure out why this area is so quiet.
So you're going to wander, like kind of wander around the street a little bit in the alley.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Jorak, you've come in. Solvar, you're flying in.
Yep. Looking for a table. Looking for a table.
Well, there's lots. There's
Yep.
two people sitting at this table over here. This is like a mini, like one of those high
tops tables.
high top islands almost.
Yep.
Yeah, with like a barrel sitting at the end. You can sit there. Same thing on the other side, a little wider. There's a couple tables over there. There's a person sitting alone with their back to the stairs, going up. There's a couple people at the bar. And there is a woman bartender. There is also another individual with her behind the bar. I just hadn't picked an image for him yet because he's a little different. He's not one of the bar folk. He is, obviously somewhat important, but he's actually a little bit to the back like that. So that's basically what you see when you come in. She's not coming out from behind the bar, what it looks like at this point. So she kind of waves you guys over as you come in.
Oh, self-serve. What a dump.
Get over here.
Say that loud.
How loud do you say that?
I was going to say, I hope you didn't say that out loud. It's not very nice.
Does Solvar like announce that? What a dump?
I would say it in a hearty way, with a little bit of harmonics in there at the same time.
Okay, kind of like, oh, wow, look at this dive bar type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. She kind of nods at that, and you do notice that the gentleman in the corner, he kind of glances over a little bit, and she's like, "Well, what can I get you? I do apologize, but we've kind of been in a situation as of late. I'm Lisa. What can I get you?"
These are my friends. I'm Jorak. This is Solvar. Our eventual captain, Ren, and Kian. So first off, just what are your specials? Food,
Well, you notice, Jorak, as you're speaking with her, that when you say your names, the person that had just quickly glanced over in the corner, kind of turns even more, and he's listening. You recognize him. That's Dan.
Okay.
That's Dan Harlow, the other owner of Dan's Place. And he starts walking towards, Lisa behind the bar, where you guys are standing, and she lists off like a couple of different, ales that are available in Low Forge. If you want a wine, she says, unfortunately, we only carry one wine, and you've never heard of it, but it's something for sure. And then there's harder stuff. There's rum and whatnot, depending on what you want. So it's your typical dockside tavern that would have a couple of basic ales or beers, and some hard liquor and probably one wine. Luckily, it has one wine, which, it's nice enough in here to look like it would serve wine, but it just doesn't seem right that there's, it's pretty empty in here. Mm-hmm. Surprisingly. So what can I get you guys?
Well, first off, we're here for how long are we here for? Couple nights.
It really wasn't said. You were just kind of said you got shore leave. The ship needs repairs. You know that. It had taken some damage along the way. You also know that you are down quite a few crewmen. So there's going to have to be some recruiting, and that's not easy to do when you're recruiting for a privateer vessel. In an established port. But I mean, that's so you could be here a week, you could be here a month. Like it's hard to say.
So first off, we would definitely need a place to stay for food. But second, the main reason is I wanted to check you guys out and see how things were going.
And Dan comes over at this point, and reaches his hand across the bar. Good to see you again, Jorak. I wish I had better news for you, but we were going good for a while, but suddenly things just started to kind of change, and we got fewer and fewer people going on. We were coming in, and things seem to be going on. Something's happening.
Well, I would definitely be interested if my friends would help at some point. Maybe check it out, see what's going on.
Okay, roll me persuasion.
And not meaning to help with persuasion, but in addition to that, he also slides over a pouch of about 300 gold. And he's like, here's another investment if it'll help.
Okay. So what did you roll?
Well, persuasion with a -1 is a 3.
Okay.
Good old Jorak rolling again.
I gotta change the dice.
Kind of moved over and started serving another customer. But Dan's still listening to you, and he says, "Well, anything I can do or point you in direction, I can point you, and I'll help when I can. I just don't know what's going on, and we really, the business means a lot." Sorry, I'm just checking over something.
For now, don't worry about it. My friends are hungry. We'll get something to eat, and we thank you for your patronage.
What?
Your patronage.
No, I said that wrong.
And you thank us for our patronage.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
One thing that when she's serving another customer and she's pouring a couple of tankards, she looks over at you guys as you're standing at the bar, and she kind of volunteers some information that there's these markings on some of the crates that have been coming in that just look a little bit odd, that seem out of place. So that might be something to start with, and then she continues going about her business. So Rain, you're outside. What are you specifically looking for?
Well, from our time here before, I want to kind of search the area and see what seems to be different, what's changed. Because my cat sense is telling me something is off, and I want to figure out what it is.
Right. Well, you are out and around. You're looking about the area. The road bends, as I said, it was just enough to break from the docks, and that's when you see Dan's place. So looking back, it is definitely visible from the dock area. It's not like it's hidden or out of sorts.
Because I do remember this area from before, and it was hopping. Why is it?
Yeah.
Because you said that there was only a few carts on the road, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think even with your passive perception, you are definitely going to notice the area directly by the bar is very low traffic. People seem to be avoiding. Roll me an insight check.
Okay, a second here.
What's my insight? Come on.
Who's she talking to, anyways?
What?
Herself. She does it a lot.
Okay.
Plus 4, 19.
Okay. What you're noticing, you actually, you're taking your time at this moment. You've noticed the fact that it's really slow at this spot. People are choosing not to enter, not out of fear or anything else. It just seems to be one of those intentional avoidances. People are steering clear of it. And one other thing that you do notice that seems really odd for a dockside tavern, there's no dock workers present in the area around the tavern. And there was, as far as you've seen none go in, none come out. You guys inside, by the way, will notice that none of the patrons that are here are dock workers. They seem like...
Yeah, I was going to ask that. What do the 5 that are there look like? What do they look like they come from class-wise?
They're lower class. They're definitely not dock workers, though. They're not privateers. They look like just people that probably locals to the area. They could be apprentices in a trade or something nearby or what have you. The one guy that has his back to the stairs, he's a little more shady. I mean, he's kind of sketchy. Nothing over the top that seems like he's dangerous, but you've seen that type many, many, many times before, especially in places that you guys have been into.
We are that type.
Right, but he's not as subtle as you guys. He looks like he's a little skittish too. That he's ready to bolt up those stairs should something happen.
The two at the bar, what are they?
Yep, just common folk.
Okay, like when we say common folk, what I was interested is how many of these are couples? How many of
You
them
see
are
no couples?
Okay, so
there are mixed genders.
Okay.
The guy by the stairs is a guy.
Okay.
The one of the two at the table off when you first came in is a woman. The one by herself at the one table is a woman, and both of the guys at the bar are men.
Okay.
Gender or ancestries.
I didn't know if this was a family restaurant or they're out on a date.
There's no kids. None of them seem young at all.
I'm just trying to get a feel of what it draws.
Yeah, not a typical like you, and especially you, Solvar. You come from an entire island like Whitemane that is an entire city that is pirate based, and it's massive. This tavern should be packed to the rafters with anywhere from 12 years of age and up. Because again, dock workers come in many ages and sailors do as well. They start young in some ancestries and so on, but you're just not seeing it. And especially a place that technically is this nice. It just doesn't seem right. So you guys on the inside are kind of doing your thing. You're getting your drinks are served. You guys can take them to the table or you can sit at the bar. Dan is there having a conversation with you guys, and it's just a lot of small talk and so on. That people just haven't been coming in, and then outside, you also, as I said, you find out that people are choosing not to go in for some reason, and there's no dock workers in the area around. So that's pretty well what your note. Like, there's nothing really other than that you can figure out.
I'm going to play dumb and start asking questions about where's a good place to stay, where's a good place to eat, you know, trying to get the public's image of this place kind of circumspectly.
Is there a back room we could talk to Dan in somewhere without the
Yeah,
patrons being there?
No,
I
there's no patrons.
kind of go suggest that we go talk in private for a moment where the customers that are there don't overhear.
Yeah, you guys can go into the back. That's not a problem.
What's trying to find out is if the start of this lack of patronage was about timing wise with the attack on the crates and everything, that the prior vessel that was supposed to be there.
Well, the room you're going into is like the storeroom, so he takes you into the back storeroom.
Digs in the back room. Uh-oh.
And
Cool.
you're asking these questions.
And we know that whatever the ship's name was here. We know that their cargo was stolen.
Like he shows you a bunch of, like he shows you the ledger that he's got for his books. He shows you the crates that are there. So who's looking at what? There is also a back door, by the way, which probably leads to an alleyway that you, from what you can.
Did he say about the timing of it, of when the avoidance started happening?
Oh,
did
you
it
just
correspond with
questioning
anything?
him. We're not.
It's been
investigating.
going by like four months.
Okay, so it had nothing to do with the prior vessel and the cargo that we just recovered.
Since you guys left, it's been a while, and things were going fairly decent there for a bit, and just.
I'm gonna take a look at his
So
ledger.
it's been a couple of months.
I'm gonna take a look at the ledgers. I want to see when revenue started dipping.
You can see kind of a gradual declining time-wise, about four months ish. But make me an intelligence check, please.
Oh, I think a 19 is gonna work.
Yep. Where it really dipped about 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
like a strong drop.
So just out of context, is that the 2 weeks when we arrived?
No, you guys have been gone for months.
Okay, but we just came back.
Yeah, you guys haven't been back. Like you guys have been back in 2 days.
Okay, so those. Okay,
Yep.
Yeah.
so I want to get my timeline straight. Okay.
Side question. And
Yes.
this is a side, but I'm curious. Is in the construction of this tavern, was any marble used?
There is. He kind of looks, and you see some blocks. Like again, it's stone block wall. A lot of it's limestone and whatever else that you do see, because again that marble's expensive and it's controlled for the most part. There are small pieces here and there that have been used as filler stone, and he kind of points out, there's a few spots where it was just kind of excess, and we had it and we used it to fill gaps when it was built, put it together.
That's fine. I know it's not part of the part of what we're doing right now, but he's really, really curious. If we sing the marble song to it, will it resonate?
You're going down the right road, Jark. I was going to do the same thing. I was going to attune with the marble since we know it so well.
Okay.
Okay.
But I didn't want
So-
to.
I
I didn't
mean,
want to
it's
derail
that
our
same
current
type of
storyline.
marble that was
So,
chanted.
Diane, what are you doing in the meantime? Well, Jorak is kind of inquiring about the marble. Solvar is looking at the ledger.
Yeah.
I would be asking if it got known to the general public that Jorak had a half interest in this bar.
Oh
They
no,
do.
people, even Lisa, she's my right hand. She doesn't even know who Jorak is.
Okay, just wondered if
I
maybe
gotta
the
remember to introduce the
opposing
properly.
faction was, telling people to avoid it or something.
And that's something that we learned in this business, and especially in this locale. You generally try to keep people's secrets. Make me before you switch off of the ledger,
Okay.
Solvar. Make me a perception check. Because you kind of look it over, you notice that you're watching the dip, and you see the big drop, and then you're just about ready to close the ledger up. What did you roll?
16.
You notice as you're just about to close it, there's fresh ink over scratched out lines.
Okay, we're going to examine that a little bit closer.
Make an investigation roll, please.
Where are you? Okay. Oh, that's a 21.
You do notice that it takes a moment to kind of adjust that during that 2 weeks, there is notice of altered routes of deliveries, and some missing entries that should be there that just aren't.
I'm going
As you're
to.
doing this, and you guys are having this conversation, and you're looking at the ledger, and Cayenne, you're asking your questions. The rear door that you see there shifts open just enough to break, your attention away, letting in a narrow strip of daylight from the outside. And for a moment, nothing. You just see like the door crack open, and then a figure slips in, cloaked and deliberate. They pause just inside the threshold long enough to take in the room without turning their head towards where everybody is. The pause seems practiced and measured. That moment passes, and they shift their weight, already turning back towards the door they came through, as if whatever they needed to confirm has already been decided. And it looks like they're just they came in, they took a quick peek, and now they're trying to dart back out.
They came into the storeroom?
Yep, through the back door.
To the back door.
And they
Well, try to grab him. Try to grab him before they get out the back door.
Try to grab him.
Yeah.
Friend of yours?
Where is my roll? Da-da-da-da.
Blame the barrels.
Okay. Roll
Not
to hit.
20.
You snag him by the shoulder. You've got him like the collar, and he's trying to get away at this point. And at that point as well, what happens? You outside, Ren, you're coming around the back. You approach. You go around this one corner. You look down, and you see the other end of the alley, which goes out onto another street. And you notice there's an individual that is trying to slip out the door, but all of a sudden you see like an open door on the building you're checking out, and all of a sudden he gets dragged back in. Okay, so you dragged him back in. So what's everybody doing at this point?
And there's nobody else in the alleyway?
Nobody else. You see people walking down the street, down the alleyway, the other side.
But nobody like lingering at the entrance or anything like that?
Not that you can see currently, no.
So the person that Cayenne has grabbed is a small person?
No, they are elvish.
But somebody that she could be holding up, that their toes aren't barely touching the floor?
Yeah, you probably could.
You're like
Okay.
7 feet tall,
What are
right?
you doing outside?
Yeah, I'm almost
Ren,
7
what are you
feet tall,
doing
yeah.
when you see that?
Yeah. So I'm going to dash towards that door, whatever the commotion was. See what's
Meanwhile,
going on.
I turn to Dan and say, is this your person?
No, I've seen him around, but he's not one of mine. And you
So-
run up, Ren, see the door open. You see Cayenne there holding this elvish guy. Kind of inside the bar, and the door is still open. They're in a back storeroom. It looks like your group of friends talking to some guy there. That's what you see. Are you going in with them?
Yeah. Hi,
Okay.
guys. What's going on?
We have a front
That's
door.
what
you
I'd
know.
like to know.
I like the back door.
Let me
Wait,
see
that
if I
came
can-
out wrong.
Okay. I slowly closed the door.
My goodness, it's too much. We need to come up with. I think we're gonna just do this one. Oh, yeah, it's pretty big.
Hey, we're gonna create some barrels.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find something that I can use temporarily, and that way I can share the screen here with everybody. And then we're gonna put Dan over here. I don't know where that. We're actually trying to figure out where I would put the back door. Probably actually over.
I forgot I'm sitting under the air conditioning outlet.
Oh, that
Sure.
sounds delightful.
Yeah. Brr.
Sure. Silvar, Jorak,
Yes.
Cayenne. I'm just adding you guys to the map. I should probably, yeah, we're shared on there so everybody can see. And then Ren is coming in from the back door. And actually, Cayenne at this point is over here.
That's a bigger warehouse than I thought.
Let's just put this dude here. We'll just call. You kind of pulled him pulled him back inside the door.
Yep. I hope Bryn is blocking the door in case he
You
gets
guys-
away or something.
Little wherever. Yeah, you can position yourself as you like. You can see better when I blow up, but if I blow up too far, you won't be able to see anything on the map.
So, who are you, fellow, and why did you just slip into the door? Look in.
Okay. So you've pulled him in. Ren has come in asking, what's going on. Ren, make me a perception check.
$22.
You hear something behind you.
I turn around.
What you see coming in right behind you. I need this guy over here, and we need.
And I'm going to draw my fans as I turn.
Because you're about here at this point. You're coming in behind him. There's this guy, and then there's this guy.
Wait a minute. We're not still in the storeroom?
Yeah,
That's
you are.
back.
That's out back. It's the alleyway.
I thought George.
Oh, I thought we pulled the guy back into the storeroom.
You didn't say you closed the door. And
George
Ren
said he
just walked
closed
in the door.
Oh,
I thought,
Jork said he closed the door. So
It
that's
wasn't
fine.
heard, so it's fine.
Okay.
yeah, I thought Ren came in and closed the door behind him.
I had
Oh,
just
Ren
come
came
in the
No,
door.
Ren came in and said, Jorik said, we have a front door. Ren says, but I like coming in the back door. And Jorak slowly closes the door.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
I missed that
That's
part.
how that sequence of events happened.
See, the bird is looking at numbers.
George went to close the door, and a couple of hands or a pair of hands stopped the door from closing.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. So you guys are inside the storeroom, technically inside the storeroom, and these guys are right outside the door, then stopping the door from closing. I think you need to let him go.
I think you need to mind your business. Piss off.
It is our business. You recognize these guys are dock enforcers. They are used around the docks as enforcement.
Okay, and said, no problem here. This fellow came into this business uninvited. I was just going to ask him what the heck he was doing.
We've seen you grab him and drag him in.
No, he came in. I stopped him from going back out. Why are you coming in this back entrance? Why are you folk? Why are you enforcers coming in this back entrance?
We were just going down the alleyway. We saw you grab this guy and drag him in.
Nice setup.
How could they possibly have if I got him as he was in the doorway?
Because they're trying to hustle us.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Insight check.
You guys really need to work on your acting skills because you suck.
Yeah.
Who made an insight check? I heard someone say they're rolling insight.
14. That's good for Jorak.
There seems to be some kind of setup going on here. You're not quite sure what's.
I rolled a 19.
You rolled a 19. Yeah, they're definitely trying to hustle you. They're not telling you the truth, obviously.
Yeah, which is why I have my fans out, and I'm ready for a fight.
Okay, well, we've got.
Look, we understand the situation of just. Can you not bother this business?
Then let him go.
Not happening.
I would let him go. We can find out what's going on elsewhere.
I'm standing near Dan, correct?
Yeah, you're way back there.
So I am going to, obviously I've seen what I have seen in the book, and my attention now goes to Mr. Dan. And I want to watch Mr. Dan and observe his behavior when I'm overhearing the conversation that's going down with the bad theater group that's come in to do this. I want to see how he's reacting to this. Because I have sus on somebody.
He's kind of got his hands up, almost like a surrender thing. Go. Just go. Just leave me alone. Leave the business alone. We got enough problems to deal with.
He's being shook down.
Well, Jorak petitions for a release. So
we have a amateur Yakuza situation going on here.
So Jorak has basically said release him. Dan's saying release him. What's everybody else saying?
I always intended to release him, but just wanted a few questions answered first.
You have no authority to ask anybody questions.
Can if he's broken into the business.
As I said, we didn't see him breaking the business. We saw the other way around. We saw you abduct him out of the alleyway.
Here's my authority.
Bullshit.
Here's my authority.
I'm so sorry, Dan. I am.
Okay, roll initiative.
I don't trust that Dan as far as I can throw him.
Yeah, I think he might
we
be.
got another Father
behind crates.
Another Father Marin. Another Father Marin. The other one.
If we're going to fight these guys, we need to teach them a lesson. We don't necessarily need to kill them.
Oh my God, why?
Only one needs to survive to go back and tell them to stop their
And
shit.
they'll come back and tear down this business. We do not want this.
When did you become spineless?
I'm interested in saving this business. Let them go.
22.
Anyway, Jorak is apparently not interested in fighting, so he rolled a 4 on his initiative.
Very reluctant.
Yeah, it's like,
I didn't do much better.
I got 22. I'm raring to go.
I rolled a 5 for a total of a 7. But I'm holding the guy anyway.
That's why he's like, I'm sorry, Dan. I couldn't stop him.
Yeah, sorry. Things are going sideways here, Dan. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I just got distracted there for a second. I need to write this stuff out. Yeah.
Kitty's so
I'm a
raring
little
to go.
disorganized today.
Sideways, it's gone plaid.
All right, so Jorak, you said you rolled a 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Solvar.
13.
Rin.
22.
Cayenne.
7.
Okay.
She says that with such disdain.
7.
There you go. Before me.
Just double checking here.
You look like you're raring to go too, Cayenne.
Cold.
Oh,
Trying to warm up.
oh, is that
Okay.
what I thought that was the wiggle of excitement.
Okay, so 22. Ren, you see them with their weapons are out. They both have clubs, like big clubs. What are you doing? And then the courier as well. The courier is he hasn't done anything yet at the moment, except he's kind of caught in the grip of Cayenne at the moment.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to attempt to slash at their weapon arms.
You're doing called shots?
Sure, why not?
Okay, roll the hit.
Where the hell is she?
Hopefully, I'm not freezing when I'm.
I've
doing
got
this.
a 19, a 23, and a 12.
2 hits.
All right. The first one. Sorry. My bad. 21, 19, and what was that one? And a 14.
Still missed.
Okay. Okay, so damage-wise, 9 for the first attack.
Okay.
And where is it? Hold on. And 8 for the second.
8 for the second. Okay. You bash or you slice out of his club arm. He still holds the club.
Seriously?
Yep. That was on 22. Now we are on them. So
I've got the guy
and
holding him between me and them, by the way, using him as a shield, meat shield.
I'm using my bonus action for the next round as well.
Okay.
Just kind of letting you know, just assume I'm going to use it because why wouldn't I?
And 8. Ooh, okay, that might hurt. I know the 12 misses you. The 24 is going to hit you. 19, is that going to hit you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 12 that's going to miss you. So 2 hits. One of them was a natural 20.
Ouch.
$16 bludgeoning from the first one.
Okay.
7 from the second one.
My aged grandmother hits harder than that. You guys suck.
Okay, that was their action. And the courier, actually, where's he? Roll perception, Cayenne, please.
Perception, that is 10.
10? Okay. So you didn't notice as you've grabbed him by the collar and dragged him back that he has his one free hand went down to his belt and drew out a dagger. And he is stabbing backwards towards where you are holding him.
Okay.
Just
Nice,
move
right.
it, and he stabs himself in the back.
16 to hit.
You should have a disadvantage to hit me if I'm grappled, though.
Yep. Well, you've got his
Or
cloak.
restrained. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have restrained.
Yeah, he's
I
not
thought I
restrained,
had
but
restrained.
he's still got disadvantage. But that was 16 with disadvantage.
Well, normally that wouldn't hit, but without my shield, I think it would.
Okay. So he stabs you. Like you don't really feel it at first, but then all of a sudden there's that cool sensation that you have with being cold-blooded.
You little worm.
Yeah, you notice that there's a wound on your side that he's
Shake
kind of
him really hard,
stabbed you with a small
Ryan.
dagger.
Shake him, shake him.
That was their turn. We are now on to Solvar. You're up. And Cayenne, you're on deck.
All right, so Silver is going to go fly. Oh, if I put the book down, does that mean I'm a dead action?
No, you can just drop the book.
Okay, book drop. Fly, fly, birdie, fly. Fly, birdie, fly. Fly, birdie, fly. Fly, birdie, fly. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right. Now you're going to have to do a Constitution save.
Okay.
The two of them? Oh, the three, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be three of them.
Three of them. Yep. Because they're
all
within
three of
10
them.
feet of me. Yep, they're in 10 feet of me.
I made my con save for it.
Well, when you hear me say your eyes, you know what you got to do.
Yep. You get
I hit him with flash.
the one enforcer is blind.
Okay.
You look, and as you're looking, you see the other enforcer and the courier have closed their eyes.
Oh, you little bugger.
I figured that might happen too. For me.
I rolled to see if there's a chance they would have picked that up, and I rolled an 18, so I'm like, yeah. They
You say eyes, they probably think you're gonna do something.
Okay, here it comes. So, but the one is blind, and I'll put a marker on him. We'll just give him. Actually, we give him a blue and a red ring together. There we go. He's blind.
Yeah,
Is that the one that
I turn back to Solvar and say, "Yeah, you need to think of a better safe word."
He is the one with the wounded weapon arm.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so he's wounded and blind.
Yeah.
That's the
Life
both.
sucks for him right now. Just kind of saying life sucks for him right now.
Is that your turn then, Zolar?
That's my turn.
No, Diane, you're up first.
Oh, wait a
Okay,
minute.
so-
Sorry.
Oh wait, are you done, Silver?
No, because I did flash. I get to heal somebody. So who needed healing here badly?
Kitty?
Well, badly, nobody, but more me, I think.
I took
Yeah,
a
Renzo
dagger
was-
cut, but it wasn't. How many points was the dagger cut?
Oh yeah, I never rolled for your damage today. 2.
I remember you saying two. So that no, that's
Okay.
nothing.
Anyways, it's a D4. I guess I'll put it on. Pardon me. Okay, cat girl, take 4. Just these are temporary hit points. Okay,
Okay,
temporary. Okay, 4
So
helps
you get a
out.
little bit of a boost to your situation.
Ooh, my little fangs gleaming at the one guy who still can see.
Okay, so that brings us now to Cayenne. You're up.
You're not going to move. You should stay right there.
Who?
Me?
Silvar.
I already
So-
moved.
I think he used all his movement.
Oh,
Getting
yeah,
there.
okay.
Yeah, because I
So,
was here. 1, 2.
Cayenne's been looking around in the storm.
I can move one more.
No,
Okay.
you're fine. Let's go.
Poof, out of the way.
In the storeroom here, which she would have been the time we first went in, especially when this guy dashed in. And as she noticed, she's been looking to see if there's any like pot hooks or meat hooks or anything hanging from the ceiling that she could lift this guy up onto.
There's like wooden pegs on the wall in certain spots, but
hang him out of the way by his cloak.
He wouldn't know if he was going to be held up by it. Like
Yeah.
nothing in here
Okay.
looks like
Well,
it.
then I think alternatively, but there's all these people between her and the bad guys.
Oh, just beat the crap out of him.
Can I just throw him at the other two?
Can you what?
Throw the guy that I have hold of at the other two without.
Well, you got to remember, you got Rin in your way.
Okay. I can't throw over Jorak's head.
You could attempt to pick him up. I mean, you don't have him restrained. You just have a hold of his cloak.
Well, you
I
can
would,
pick him up and thrust him into the crates. Maybe you make him go unconscious or something.
Yeah, plow his head into the side of the crate.
that's what I'm gonna do. Some sort of unarmed strike or
What
strike
is
it like
wrong
I
with you
said.
people?
Ram his head into the crates. Yeah, something.
Pirates!
Do him some damage.
Hey,
So do
I told
something like
you,
that.
I
Roll
told
it
you
again.
when they were going to take us in the back room, bad things happen in the back room. Told you.
What stays in the back room?
What happens in
So
the
I
back room?
rolled
Yeah,
a 13.
Yeah,
First-
okay. You bang his head
First
off.
rule
the
of
crate.
Fight Club. We'll talk about Fight
How much
Club.
would I roll for damage for that?
Roll me d6 for bludgeoning, and I'll make a con save.
3.
He doesn't lose conscious, but you do 3 damage to him.
He did 2 to you. So
Just keep.
Okay, so
plowing
I
his
let
head
him
into-
go,
Tit for tat, tit for tat.
and I've drawn my shield, and I've drawn my scimitar. I'm working on getting my shield on.
Okay, so you're doing that, and then Jorak, you're up. What are you doing?
All right. Well, he's like, fine, and he'll step forward. Thank you, Sovar, for stepping out of the way. Sorry for, and
as he looks up, okay,
he's gonna look at
Jorak's
the
not that
enforcers.
tall.
He'll
Taller
look at the
than I
person
am.
like, I'm sorry, and he'll go to the blind one, and he'll pull out his Tessin fan and take a swing. Now, since he's blind, do I get advantage?
he didn't see
Uh,
you coming. That's for sure.
Yep, you can take advantage of the blind guy.
That sounds so bad.
Not
I
bad.
know.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, Tessin fan swing is a 19.
That hits.
He's taking advantage of the disabled.
That's a 7 to hit, or that's 7 damage. And then 2 weapon fighting. His other hand pulls out the assault dagger and swings with that.
Okay.
That could have been a nat 1, but that is a 10. So that probably
That misses.
Okay. Second attack. He hits 2 attacks. He
Don't you have a
swings
couple extra to add for your dex to your attack for your dagger?
Yeah, it's already in there. I had a
Oh,
nat 1
okay.
and a 3.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yes. So, second
Jorak
attack
is
is
back in
with
action.
the fan, and that is going to be Roland 17,
Hit.
and that'll be an additional 10 slashing. And then action surge. He swings again with the fan.
Okay. Because he's still standing.
No, figured. Which was a nat 1 and a 16, so a total for a 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, lucky
Well, you're getting
strikes.
saved on the advantage on this time because that ones were in there.
And that's an additional 6 damage.
Additional 6. Okay. He's looking in rough shape. He's looking
Yeah,
pretty
he's
bad.
like growling now.
Yeah. He's ready to smash. But with that, we're back at the top of the round. Rin.
All right, the guy who has not been hurt yet, she's going to go all feral on him and attempt to turn him into bloody ribbons.
Okay. So the guy that hasn't been hit yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Nat 20, 18, 19, 25 and 14.
14 misses. The other 2 hit. And of course,
Okay.
natural 20.
So the nat 20 is going to get. Do I roll twice or you just double it?
No, just roll and add your mod and then double it.
Okay, so 12 times
So
2.
that's 12 times 2, so 24.
Mm-hmm. And the second one, 8.
Are we inside or outside?
We're in the doorway.
Kind of in the doorway, yeah.
Yeah, trying not to pull them outside so we don't attract more enforcers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He looks bloodied at this point.
Ready to give up yet?
With that, it's their turn. And you've got a struggler on your hands, Cayenne. Make me a strength check, please. You're trying to beat a 17.
What was this bonus?
Oh no, I thought I.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. My bonus action, which is advantage. So I'm going to re-roll that last one because the other 2 are great anyway. 15.
Still missed.
Oh,
Okay.
Good try.
Good try.
All right. So, what did you roll for your strength, Cayenne?
I didn't because I thought I said that I threw him in head first into the crates.
Oh, that's all you did, and you let him go?
Yes.
I would have just
Okay. So if that's the case, then he will just. He is. You're over here beside you.
He's coming back at me, and I'm ready for him.
Yep. And that is a 19 to hit.
Oh no!
Well, he still gets by me somehow. Maybe I don't have my shield quite all the way on.
And that is 3 points of damage. Piercing.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and as a bonus action, he is going to 2, 3. So Rin and Cayenne can make an opportunity attack as he dashes past you out the door.
Oh, sure.
Dang.
Oh, the
I'm
hell's
going
he
to try to beat him with the pommel of the scimitar.
And remember, you can
pass.
pass through a friendly square, right? So he passed through the enforcer. Let him by.
23.
He's got to pass through me too.
Yeah. So you hit him, Cayenne.
It's a big doorway.
I was going
21
to say
on
that
mine.
is huge.
9 points.
9 points of damage?
Do I get advantage for this as well?
No.
Okay. So just 21.
Okay, you hit.
Just 21.
Well,
Who's
I
she
was hoping
hitting?
maybe I could get a
And
nat 20. And, you know,
I know.
And guy.
Are you
Got
doing
away from me,
non-lethal?
Cayenne. As he's rushing past
Yeah.
Ren,
Are you doing non-lethal?
who,
he
me?
didn't specify.
Yeah.
No.
We don't know why he came in the door.
Well, I'm just going to hamstring him. 9 points of damage.
Okay. And he's out the door. Okay. That brings us to, that was him. Now those 2 guys.
They didn't answer my question whether they were ready to give up yet.
Nope. That was a 24 to hit you, Ren.
That's
Yeah,
your
that-
answer.
I'll be right back. Okay?
Yep.
That's right. I think I have time.
Yep. I'm just looking up something. I'm just taking my time as we're playing and just taking it moment by moment. That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage to Rin.
Okay.
And Jorak, he is 15. A 19 to hit on the first one.
Yep.
and an 18 on the second one.
Okay.
Any of them hit?
Oh, they both hit.
Both hit, Jorak? Okay.
Yep.
So 3, 7, 8, 9, 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. He tanks 6 of that reaction. So that's still 5. Yep.
And that is their action. So that now brings us to Solvar. You're up.
Okay. Seeing how that little slimy thing skittled past, and this doorway has to be big enough, would I
You're
be
going to
able?
fly over?
You damn right. And I'm going to try and track that character.
You're going to try to track him?
Yep.
Okay. So you are leaving combat. All right.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
You're just chasing him. You're not tracking him.
Well, he's trying to follow.
I'm
You-
going
you
to
guys-
follow him for a reason, obviously.
Yep.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
All right. So you've left. That brings us to Cayenne. Jorak, you're on deck.
Okay. I don't know how I'm going to get to them with those other two in front of me. I'm going to
Tell
do
me
a.
duck and I'll duck.
I know.
You could leave
You
I'm
can
gonna
move
do-
technically. You can move here and still attack at a diagonal. You can move here and attack at a diagonal.
I'm going to do a mind shatter on the one in front of. Which one looks more damaged?
The one in front
The
of
one in front of Rin.
him.
I was going to say the one in front of Jorak is the one I'm going to mind shatter. And
Okay,
so he
the one in
needs to
front of
make
Jorak?
a saving throw. Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw from the enforcer.
Oh, so I'm the bad guy for attacking the blind guy. I see.
Yeah, we're kind of attacking in an
yeah,
X
you
pattern.
failed. You rolled a 5.
You're attacking
Okay.
the guy in front of me. I'm attacking the guy in front of you.
What do you mean?
That's 17 points of psychic damage.
The one in front of
And,
Jorak.
and he's incapacitated. He's not dead.
Yep. He's incapacitated.
He's dead?
No.
You did.
Oh, he's more than incapacitated. He's dead. Oh, shit.
Technically, he is incapacitated, but
Okay,
Yeah.
so Jorak, you're up.
Over incapacitated.
Do we
And
want
I
to
was the one
alive?
trying to do non-lethal. I knew that was a risk.
All right. He's actually going to. Why can't I scroll? There we go. He's going to use an unarmed strike, non-lethal.
Okay.
Oh, this is with advantage, right? Still. Oh, even advantage. That was a 13.
Jeez, missed.
One more time. Second attack. Gonna try to punch him. Go to sleep. 17 to hit.
That hits.
That is
Initial damage.
5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
That's it.
Great. So
oh,
you didn't knock him out. You killed him.
Why said bludgeoning, non-lethal?
Yeah, you still did 5 damage though, and he made a con save, and unfortunately, he died.
I got.
I don't
one.
know. It's okay. Derek,
These
I
are
don't
really
know if it
weak
matters.
ass enforcers.
By now,
that can't
anyway.
even take a punch in the head.
Their shots were pretty tough, and they're a little bit hard to hit, but there was only 2 of them.
Like, I immediately get out the door and see if I can see where that little elf dude went.
You don't see Solvar or the other or that individual that came in.
Why don't I see Silvar?
Solvar went after him.
I'm flying, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just checking something.
Solvar,
here.
where are you? Did we see which way they went?
We got to drag these two out of the tavern and tell
Well,
Dan that he doesn't know us and we weren't here.
Gotta make sure no one's watching first. So, or Dan, do you know of a place to? We're so sorry about this.
Dan's just
If one
kind
of
of
those patrons
speaking
said
up
that we
behind the crate, going, you killed him.
Well,
There goes the business.
Check for their SAG
work on
membership
that.
No,
cards.
no. Here's what you're gonna do, Dan. You're gonna tell them that we were accosting you and threatening you, and they tried to stop us, and they just didn't make it. So
I think that scout's
don't
gonna
know
have
us.
different story. You know what? Let's run with that. We're going to try to separate you from us if it comes to worst, but we'll do what we can to help you guys. Okay, we got this.
Those are enforcers.
These were
No,
bad.
they're not. They're not.
I don't think they were. I think they were probably pretending to be enforcers.
Is there any kind
No,
of
those are
bags or
enforcers.
packs
Then
we
they're
can
dirty
sneak them out
enforcers.
in?
You mean you recognize their
Probably.
faces? You recognize who they are?
I've seen him around. He kind of
Oh.
looks right at Ren when you make that comment. He goes, "Of course they're dirty enforcers. This is Low Forge."
So, we're pirates.
What did I get in business with?
I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry. If we have to relocate you, we will. Okay, but let's see what we can do first.
So, Silvar, I
Yeah.
need you to do two things. The first thing you got to do is make a stealth roll.
Stealth roll.
Yep. See if he notices you following him.
That's
I love the image of this guy dashing out the door, and all of a sudden you hear this as the bird just immediately flies out
Dirty-
after him.
Sorry, dirty 20 on stealth.
Okay.
Plus 4. Okay.
You think you're kind of keep playing low. Now I need you to make me a perception check because he's trying to stealth.
Oh, 19 plus 2, that's 21.
Okay. You kind of follow him down the alley towards the busier road, and then he squeezes down a real narrow alley off of this one, and then he goes to a spot, and you see him drop something, and then quickly dart right.
Okay. I'm going to go and see what it was that he dropped.
Okay? It looks like a piece of red cloth with markings on it.
Okay, where I'm picking it up. Obviously, I'm not going to bother looking at it right now, but you said
And
he
you
made
look
a
around
sharp
that
right?
corner,
Correct.
he's gone.
Well, what do I
Couldn't have gone
see?
very
down-
far.
But what do I see there?
There's several doors, several side alleyways. Like he could have gone any number of directions, but he wouldn't be far. But far enough in this maze of back alleys that
We're gonna drag those two out of Dan's place and down the
you
alley.
drag him out into the alley.
Just stealthily, making sure no one's watching with covers, you know.
And you like where are you trying to lay them out?
Well, is
Away
But-
from
but-
the back door.
Who's on? Okay, Dan's place is on like the major dock route, at the corner of it anyway, the far corner of it. And in behind Dan's place is it's like there's a network of alleys that go in
Yeah,
behind the building.
Down another alley somewhere. So it looks
So
like it was
you're trying to take
some
them
other
down another
business.
alley. So while
Yeah.
you guys are dragging these guys out, and you're trying to be discreet, because there is another street down at the other end, I need you to make a group stealth check. Those are the group that are dragging bodies.
don't make me roll dice.
That's okay. I got you, boo.
Should I do a proxy roll for?
24.
17.
17, yeah.
17 and 24.
Rolling.
So two out of the three. That's all we need.
13.
You guys manage to pull the bodies down this one side alley as all of a sudden Solvar's there. Solvar, you see them dragging 2 bodies with them. And kind of just leaving. They're trying to leave them in this alley that you were just coming out of.
Search them real quick.
Yeah,
Okay,
make it look like a robbery.
We've got 2 clubs on them.
I'm more looking for notes, messages, symbols that say they're part of our rival faction.
Well, you get about 25 gold off of each of them, so 50 gold in total. One of them is holding on his belt like a red piece of cloth with markings on it.
Take that.
And the other one on strapped to his belt is like a ledger book in one of those bindings that are attached to his belt.
Take that.
So it's some kind of a book that he's got on him.
Yeah, we'll take all that.
Okay. And where do you go from here?
Well,
Now we got to find someplace else to stay. We're back to the ship.
We need to talk to Dan. Things are not adding up here.
We wouldn't know what happened to the scout, and we see Silva, right?
Yeah.
So what's going on? Where's the
So,
scout?
The scout is gone. But
Like dead?
No. But it went this way if you wish to follow, or do we go back to Dan's?
Well, we know
I
where to
think we
find
follow.
Dan.
Yeah.
Let's find this scout and
All right, then let's go.
knock his teeth out.
I'll take them down.
Do you tell us what he dropped?
I will in a minute once we've figured his character out.
Yeah, you've kind of got obvious clues in hand, but you're kind of going off.
Because if I found a red cloth
The,
and he's holding a red cloth, we now know there's something to do with those red cloths.
And they have markings on them.
Yes.
Okay, I will unfurl the red cloth to look at the markings and
They're the same markings on both red cloths.
Okay,
You guys make me intelligence checks, please.
I'll make an intelligence check in case I recognize it. And, it doesn't matter what.
15.
17 for me.
16
Yeah,
for Diane.
16 hits it, 17 hits it. Anything under 16 does not. Anything over 16 does. The markings on both of those red things match the markings that are being put on those crates in the back of Dan's place. That are being put in, or somehow they're not on all the crates either, just on some.
So this is a targeted thing at Dan's place, which is why he's lost business. Why though?
It's
Why
either
target
a
him?
laundering or it's a shakedown.
Anyways, we don't have time for this. We want to go catch the little slimy thing.
Yes, let's catch Slimy guy
Let's go
and
get-
collect his chiclets.
Before
Sorry, I let him go. I figured he'd fight us, not just run off.
before we
Stabbing me.
leave, Solvar sees that they were dragging these bodies. So Solvar kind of looks back towards the path to Dan's, because I want to make sure there's no blood traces that would lead back to Dan.
Oh, yes, there is. And I need you to make me a perception roll.
$18.
Well, you're noticing the fact that there is obvious drag marks and a couple of blood smears along the way leading to this little alley that they've dumped the bodies in. You notice there's also other drag marks, scrape marks, bits of splintered wood on the ground. Some looks like some red fiber here and there on the ground as well. Dragging away from the door to Dan's place, same as the body.
Okay.
You broke them.
So carts, you said crates were being dragged?
That could very well be. I mean, logically, you're looking at it, looks like pieces of wood
Right.
that has been dragged across gravel and dirt and stone, would leave splinters. Looks like the red fiber looks like it matches the color of that red material.
Okay, and do I see any of these things down the alley that I just came from?
Nope.
So where does that end? Where does these
Okay,
things
so
end?
the alley that you were to Dan's place is like an alley that goes from dead street to a busy street, and then there's side alleyways off of it. So you went down one of the side alleyways, which is where the bodies are now sitting, and the drag marks lead to that. But so do these other drag marks.
Well, that's what I was asking. So do those drag marks or any of those
go in that direction? Yes, they do.
Does it still continue in that direction?
Not at first, but you do notice there's a few spots now that you're paying attention, going back down and retracing your way down the alleyway.
Because I know the character ran down this alley, right? Is that the alley he ran down?
Yep.
And then if they were dragging crates, they were taking crates to their hideout or to the destination they were taking it to. So I want to look on the ground and observe the ground for more drag marks or splinters from wood crates and stuff. See how far down that alley it goes.
Okay. You get right up until the point where he turned off again and disappeared. And you've seen the drag marks leading up to that point. You don't see any drag marks past that point, at least within 15 feet.
Okay.
And as you start going down the side passage that he dipped down,
right,
very few, but you do notice that there are traces of wood splinters.
Okay, so I'm going to follow that
sidewalls, not on the ground.
Okay, well, we'll still follow it until I see there are none.
Okay. Well,
since he's doing that, kind of go back and brush out any traces of them dragging the bodies this way.
Okay. So you're going back to brush out the traces. Rin, what are you doing?
I was doing that from the beginning to make it
brushing out
look
the
like
traces, okay.
look like we mugged them in this back alleyway instead of in where we did.
Or you're staging.
Huh? Yeah, staging.
Yeah.
And then hiding.
And what's Jorak doing?
Trying to keep a lookout and either distraction or like a view block of anyone who might be passing by.
Okay, I need Cayenne or Rin to make me a deception roll.
Oh, I'll kill that one.
So one can help the other, and I'll give advantage if you wish. That's Cayenne and Rin as you're covering up the track marks.
Dirty 20?
I rolled 18 total, so.
Okay, so between the two of you, you look like it's staged pretty well. You've covered the track, staged it well, and you can make an investigation check, Silvar. Let's see where we will end up.
Ooh, 18 and 2 is 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, so you get a generalized direction of that he is, and these crates have been moved. With that, I am going to end episode 25. And you are tracking the courier down this access, down this alleyway.
One more hour.
Smart birdie. Smart birdie.
Cliffhanger.
So, with that, again, I'm going to give you guys your reward. You did get your coin rewards. I'm going to give you.
God, that was good. That was good.
I'm going to give you 300 experience points each.
I must save Dan's place.
I think Dan is dirty.
No, he's my friend.
Dirty Dan?
I don't care anymore.
My pacing was a little off just because today I really didn't have. Again, thank you, guys, for by the way they're watching. I know it's only an hour and a half. Our streams generally will go anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, sometimes a little bit over, depending on what's going on. They actually missed a whole side scene, so they kind of jumped in. So what? There's been a little bit of a change in the style that I'm writing these adventures in, and we took a little bit of a redirection because I know Jorak had mentioned he wanted to go check out Dan's place and check his investment. So I'm kind of this arc that we're currently on right now, that the party has launched into, is an arc known as Shadows Beneath Lowforge. It is episodes 25 through 27. And we will probably take a break at 27 rather than 30, but we'll see on how that goes. But I'm planning these out now. When I write them, I write everything in acts. So just like in plays, you got Act 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each episode generally is 2 acts, Act 1 and 2. This is, of course, Act 1, which you guys were dealing with, Dan's place. And then, of course, what was supposed to have happened during this episode as well was you were supposed to get to a spot sort of like that. Which, yeah, again, dockside kind of, but you're going in that direction. So it allows me that I've written these in 1 hour segments. This one, my pacing was off, so that 1 hour turned into an hour and a half. And really, to start the next one is kind of pointless.
We have to leave it even worse. Okay.
So, yeah, as things are going to escalate from this point on.
I get it.
So,
Yay!
Yeah. You
I
guys
want-
have
I want
have
to
done
get
well.
in trouble.
This particular arc will be introducing 1, 2, 3, 4 main storyline villains
Yes. And we're going to
during
kill them
this
all.
one small arc. You may actually eliminate some of them during this arc. It all depends on how the role play goes. But we'll have to wait and see. So again, everybody that tuned in, thank you for watching. We do stream normally every Thursdays when
try
health
to.
and other things don't get in the way. And then, of course, we will be taking a break coming up for a couple of months, and then coming back with more episodes as well as we go. And we also stream on Tuesday nights. Well, yeah, if you want to call them seasons, you can. I'm just doing one long story progression, as we go. But we also stream on Tuesdays, most Tuesdays again, not every Tuesday. And that is basically our mini adventures. They're 2-hour mini adventures that are made up of characters from our Discord server. So going across your screen this entire time, it has said like, subscribe, follow, and hit the little bell icon for notifications. That's important. It really helps us out. But also the lnk.bio/DeaconsTable. Check out our socials. The top link on that page is our Discord server. Join the Discord. Roll up one of our unique custom ancestries and unique class and become part of the story. Maybe not part of this exact storyline, but you can be part of other storylines, including our mini adventures. And right now we are on the island of Thalos Reach, and we're doing a little bit of a building campaign as the characters there are establishing homesteads and having a blast doing so. And then one of our characters has a tavern that's kind of a hidden away tavern and on the down low, and yeah, he does his thing. So tune in, come check us out, come hang out, say hi. And in the meantime, guys, until next time, may all your rolls be critical, not just the 20, also that 1, because a 1 can be just as much fun for the game. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.